Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Last time we left off, I was on level 38 with Trunks. I spent a decent amount of time kind of trying to level him up to 45, as well as Krillin. Krillin was on 38 too. So I took some time to, you know, obviously develop Trunks' skill tree a little more too. So you go over here to his skill attack tree. You'll get Burning Attack, I believe level 2 on 40, as well as Shining Sword Attack, and a Dive Bomb / Kick on level 2. To get on level 3, you're going to be on 45, as well as combo level +1, as well as some of the know-how skills too, such as Super Recovery, Killer Co-op, Destructive Blow, Heavy Blow, and Supreme Power. Also, Finish Buster is available with Trunks at level 40, so don't forget to grab that Super Attack at the training grounds, guys. Again, like I said, stock up on the Z-Orbs. I got 400k in just about every color, which is ridiculous, but hey, you know, I'm probably not even going to use half of these. But still, it'll last me till the Dragon Ball Super content. I also spent some time, too, using the mastery skills through the training grounds, or the training area at Capsule Corporation with Android 21. So I grabbed Unbridled Power. Trunks is a little on the weak side when you actually get him, so I highly recommend grabbing Unbridled Power whenever you get a chance. Gives you 20% damage buff. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Gives you 20% damage buff, but you still lose HP over the course of the battle. So it's kind of like having Kaioken, and you can stack that with Super Saiyan as well. I grabbed Villainous Z-Orb Magnet too. Again, that's really mainly for villainous enemies throughout the campaign. So again, like I said, try and grab these skills. Try and get Trunks up to 45. As well as Krillin. Krillin's got a couple skills you can grab too. Get him on 40, 45. You can grab some of the Supreme Power level 3, as well as level 3 Kamehameha and Destructo Disc. These guys actually acquire 2 mastery skills. You're going to have to purchase them with the characters, but he'll have Super Attack 7, which gives you 15% to Super Attack's assist damage. So whenever Krillin uses a super attack, such as like Destructo Disc, Kamehameha, or Solar Flare, it'll deal out an additional percentage of damage, as well as Morale Boost, which gives you 10% to support gauge at start of battle. So pretty much what support gauge is towards your Z Combo Plus or your Z Combo attacks, so it'll kind of build that gauge up a lot faster. So again, guys, take some time, do some training. It's a little bit of a grind to start because all the in-game world enemies are scaled up to 37, and Trunks is only on 38. You have to be 5 levels above the enemies in order to fly through them to kind of just get some more XP. It's kind of how I use the XP gains anyway, had a Mega Mass, and just flew through a mass amount of enemies. So we're going to jump into the sub-quest with Ader right now. I didn't get a chance to do it yet. I wanted to show this off a little bit with Trunks, so I'm going to jump into this. Alright, so we got Ader. Why won't you listen to me? Shut the hell up. What's wrong with selling dinosaur fangs, huh? Don't even think about trying to stop us. It's not nice to kill dinosaurs for money. Not nice. What's that got to do with anything? There aren't many dinosaurs left in this area anymore. People like you are killing too many of them. Yeah? And what's it to you? Sometimes you have to kill dinosaurs to survive or for food. But killing for money is wrong. It's not fair. Like we give a crap about that. Besides, your belly aching, not going to do anything. Yeah, we already sent out our hunter robots. They're probably slaughtering a bunch of dinos as we speak. Alright, so if you guys don't know who Ader is, Ader's from Dragon Ball. When Goku was actually a child, he actually helped. He's actually a Red Ribbon Army android, or Android 8 as he's actually named, but Goku calls him Ader. He helped Goku defeat the Red Ribbon Army Muscle Tower. So he's a kind and gentle robot like Android 16. But we don't really find out about that until much later when Android 16 decides to be like, nature is amazing and don't kill. But so this is kind of just showing off some of Ader's characteristics. No, that is not good. Poachers, huh? How horrible. Alright, so we have your friend is my friend. Ader's trying his best to get the poachers to stop their acts of cruelty. Help him out by defeating the poachers' hunter robots. We're going to get 70k in XP, 1D metal, and Ultra Brain Bread. So, let's go ahead and do it. Again, try and, take Mega Mass prior to these for some of the fights to increase the amount of XP you're going to earn from the battles and from the quests. Don't worry, I'll take care of the hunter robots. Huh? Who are you? Forgive me, but we'll have to save the introductions for later. Wait right here. If you guys also didn't check out my other video too, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, drop some comments below. I also just did a video with Vegeta's Super Saiyan Vegeta and his Big Bang Attack, and that was pretty epic watching that whole entire thing with Dr. Zero and Android 17 and 18. Watching Vegeta lose too was was pretty epic too. I think they did a really good job with this game. I'm surprised about all the complaints that people have been having about this game, but personally, I think it's pretty good. What the? All right, who the hell is that? All right, here we go. It looks like there's a lot of them. I need to destroy every last one. All right, so it looks like we have, as Trunks, defeat all the poachers robots. So before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and go to my items and grab a Mega Mass just to gain a little more XP for the battles. So we'll use a Mega Mass 3. Gives us 15% buff. Again, you can do meals as well for XP buffs. So we're going to go ahead and fly over here to this little blue arrow and go ahead and beat this poachers robot. Alright, there's our squad of robots. Alright. Gonna go ahead and use the assist, the solar flare, kind of stun these guys. Yes, you can stun robots and androids, kind of sounds funny. Trunks' burning attack, too, is something very, very interesting. It's kind of an AoE rather than like a straight stream. It can't collide with any other super attacks either, but it is very useful when fighting groups of enemies. As well as his Finish Buster. His Finish Buster looks like a massive ball of fire. I'll kind of showcase that a little bit, too, with the next fight. It's also a homing attack. So Trunks has a couple different moves, or a couple different, you know, super attacks than everybody else, which I'm actually pretty happy with, because I'm not very happy that everybody plays roughly the same. I'm kind of happy they gave some variety to Trunks and his super attacks. All right, so round 2. We'll go ahead and back up. We'll use Krillin, use a Solar Flare again. I'm going to go Super Saiyan and then use the Finish Buster. Try and take these guys out real quick. Again, it is a massive ball of fire, and the explosion is sick. So again, like I said, Trunks is very interesting with his super attacks. I like the fact that they're AoEs rather than just straight beams. Again, too, keep your eye on your ki when you're fighting in Super Saiyan, because ki is a constantly drained when in Super Saiyan. Okay, burning attack. Again, like I said, it's an AoE. I'll finish these guys off. Complete this quest really quick and try and get back to the main quest. Again, this is a sub-story. This is just your friend is my friend with Ader. Phew, that was a lot of them. Better head back. So, report back to Ader. Again, this is a quest as Trunks. We'll talk to Ader. Defeated the poachers. They were trying to take or kill dinosaurs for profit. My apologies for the wait. I've destroyed all of them. All of the hunter robots. You couldn't have. There's no way you could pull that off. These things are ultra high tech and cost $500,000 a pop. But I'm not getting any readings from the robots, and they're not showing up on the radar. What? Your move, guys. You're more than welcome to go see my handiwork. Damn you. Thanks to you, we're out of a bunch of money, and now we'll get you for this. Okay. Sure, guys. Hey, wait for me. Thank goodness the dinosaurs are safe now. Thank you very much. No need to thank me. It was no trouble at all. I think this planet is for everyone, not just humans. I see. Oh, I don't think I introduced myself. I'm Ader. Ader, huh? Nice to meet you, Ader. My name is Trunks. Haha. My name is kind of funny, right? But I like it. My friend Goku gave me this name. Goku is very strong. Goku? Wait, you know Goku? Huh? Do you know Goku too? Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Oh wow, that's great. Goku is my best friend. So you and Goku are friends. That means me and you are friends too then. Haha, I guess it does. There's something I don't know a little strange about this guy. I like having more friends, and I have Goku to thank for making a new one. Haha. Alright, story complete. So there you go, guys. That was that story real quick, or that little sub-story. It was very, very quick. Very self-explanatory. Just kind of beat the two sets of drones. Move on. I'll never forget you, Trunks. You're a good friend. Thanks. I won't forget you either, Ader. I'm so happy. I very much hope we can see each other again. Me too. I need to get stronger. If I don't, then I'll have no way of protecting people like him from the androids. Alright. Okay, so kind of giving us a little bit of inspiration for Trunks' character. Trunks also has that kind of, you know, regret or remorsefulness when he's fighting because the androids actually decimated his entire his future, and he wasn't strong enough to stop them, and none of the Z Fighters were. Again, I also want to touch on this too. I think this is sick as far as like this scenery for this new area that's unlocked. I'm really hoping if they do Dragon Ball Super, they have the Broly fight somewhere out here, because this is definitely like Broly fight material. But again, let's get back to the main story quest. So when we left off, Goku had fallen victim to the heart virus. Vegeta had defeated Android 19. We had our big bout between Piccolo, the Z Fighters, and Android 20, or Dr. Zero. Dr. Zero was defeated by Android 17 and 18 very easily as they dispatched him at his lab after he awakened them. Android 16 also awakened himself, and we also had Vegeta losing to Android 18 by his arm being broken. He was actually easily outclassed and outmatched. So now we have to go back to Goku's house and move Goku, because Goku has obviously fallen victim to the heart virus, and the androids are out to kill him. So, here we go. The calm before the storm. Go to Goku's house. Alright.
Hello? Oh, I thought I heard someone. Krillin, is that you? I was hoping Gohan had come back.
Trunks? Let me introduce Goku's wife. This is Chi-Chi.
Huh? Who are you? I don't think I've seen you before.
Hey, Chi-Chi. Pleased to meet you. Krillin, you're all right. Oh, I was worried sick about you guys. Oh, Yamcha. How's Goku? Are there any changes?
He's fine. He took his medicine. Now he's sleeping. So you're the guy from the future, huh? Oh, yeah. You're the one that beat the androids, right?
No, sorry, but we'll fill you in later. First, we need to move Goku to Master Roshi's place, and fast!
What's going on?
2. Actually, 3 scary androids are on their way here, and they're after Goku!
Oh, no, that's not good. All right, it's all packed up.
Now we just wait for Gohan.
There he is.
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Did something happen?
We'll tell you on the way. Just get in!
Come on, tell us. Have any leads just yet? Do you have any idea where Goku is?
Didn't you hear me before? It's more fun this way, taking our time and hunting him down.
Regardless, we should still have some kind of game plan. Hey, 16, what about you? You know something, right?
Goku's house is located in the mountains in East District 439.
So you did know something.
You're just full of surprises. Did Dr. Giro tell you that?
Affirmative. If we fly, we should arrive in a matter of minutes.
If you guys didn't know too, Android 16 in the anime is actually designed to destroy Goku. He's been built solely to kill Goku. Dr. Zero had been studying all of our Z Fighters for quite some time under like small nanobots. He also explained in my last video too with Vegeta's Big Bang Attack. But he had been studying all their fight patterns, their power levels, from any and all the Z Fighters. He studied Frieza, the battle on Namek he actually didn't get. He didn't get a chance to see Goku go Super Saiyan, so that's why they had a miscalculation on Trunks, Vegeta, and Goku. But obviously Goku fell sick to the heart virus. So now 16 has the information as to where Goku lives, and that's the reason why we're moving Goku, probably to Kame House, to keep him safe from the androids.
I know, right? See, this guy gets it. Traveling on foot is a complete waste of time when you're capable of flying.
You're such a whiner. It's gonna be more fun this way.
You know what? You can be a real pain in the neck, 17.
So Android 17 and 18 are actually pretty much like teenagers, and they like to have fun, or they like to have, you know, games when it comes to either torturing humans or doing anything in general. Actually, I don't know if you actually guys have seen the history of Trunks, the movie or the anime, but there was actually a big hint on their personalities and characters. They're actually very ruthless and heartless androids, and they just torture people for sport and for fun. So again, that's the reason why 17's looking to have fun. He's looking to actually just, you know, enjoy himself until he can find Goku. So we just grabbed 83,000 XP from the story quest, which is a small little meet and greet thing. Hey, how you doing, Chi-Chi? We're taking Goku somewhere else. Don't worry about it. I love how no one's questioning this anymore. Just go, hey, I'm from the future. I know everyone's gonna die, so just do as I say. I love the fact that they have just that complete confidence in Trunks at all times. So It's actually pretty cool. So again, guys, subscribe, hit the like button, drop some comments below. Tell me what you guys think of the content I'm bringing you. Tell me what you guys think in general of these videos. Like I said before, I'm just trying to bring you just walkthroughs, tutorials, challenge completions, anything, guys.
We're just about at Master Roshi's place. Hey, Krillin.
Yeah?
We should probably let Bulma in on everything that's happening, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. So, what does that mean I have to call her? Aw, man. You know, your mom isn't exactly easy to talk to sometimes. She's the same in my time, too. Bulma? It's Krillin.
Krillin, you're all right? Why didn't you tell me before? Is my son, my future son, there?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Why? What's up?
Well, I heard from headquarters that we got a call a few days ago from someone out west in the countryside. They said they found a strange vehicle in the mountains that had Capsule Corporation written on the side of it. I got them to send me a photo, which I then tried to match with a database of our products to see who it might belong to. But it didn't match anything I could find. I thought Trunks might know something about it. It's covered in moss and it looks really old. Would you mind taking a look for me? I'll send you a pic.
Wait, this is... Yeah. It's definitely the time machine I came here in. But how is that possible? I've got my time machine right here with my other capsules.
I thought this might be a time machine, but what's it doing in a place like that?
Do you know the exact location of the time machine?
Well, not the exact location, but I do know that it's somewhere out in West District 1050. You headed there?
Yes, I'd like to see it for myself.
Then I'm coming too. We can meet up near the machine's location.
I'd like to help you look for it too. Is that okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Gohan.
Don't worry, Mom. We're not going anywhere dangerous. We'll be safe.
Okay, guys, so we got 48,000 XP from that mission. Obviously, we're not getting a whole lot because we're not doing some major quests or major fights. Again, so if you guys don't know, Trunks' time machine, he actually has on him, but there's a different time machine in the future, or I should say present. So after Trunks had come back to present time from his future, he actually rewrote a little bit of history. So Cell himself had traveled to our present time from the future to actually stop Trunks, pretty much, from doing what he's doing and to attain perfection by absorbing androids 17 and 18. So it's not actually Trunks' time machine, or actually it is Trunks' time machine after Cell had killed him and taken it to go back to the present. Alright, so it looks like we left our sword on the ship. So, threat on the horizon. Head toward West City on the world map. So we're going to go ahead and head toward West City. Let's see what's going on over there. I also love, too, just the conversations these guys have in between. So we're going to go to West City. I love the conversations they have in between just, flying around and the cutscenes and whatnot. They actually have, like, interactive conversations about what's happening throughout the campaign. I do think personally, I think it's pretty cool that they actually have those conversations. I'm actually going to be pretty surprised if they have enough detail in Trunks or put enough detail into the game that Trunks won't use his sword because we actually don't have it. We left it on the space pod, or the little ship transporting Goku. again, I'm actually looking forward to them adding that detail in with him not using the sword. All right, another time machine. Find the time machine near Gingertown. So again, Gingertown is actually where we first see Cell with Piccolo. So I'm pretty excited to see that as well. All right, so we're gonna head out of the city. We're going to follow our red indicator. Real quick, too, guys, if you guys are missing anything, always check your world map, too, in between specific quests to see if there's any side quests available. We don't have any available right now. We're on a high enough level. 5 levels plus allows you to fly through enemies. If you're looking to kind of maximize XP or to train a little bit, I actually kind of recommend doing that method. Using the meals and using the Mega Masses to try and get XP bonuses, as well as focusing on King Kai's community board. Just kind of get yourself 5 levels plus. If you're trying to get to a specific level or trying to get the specific skill, just kind of fly through your enemies for, I don't know, probably maybe like 5 minutes or so. Might get you a handful of XP or maybe a handful of levels. So, alright, so we have the time machine. Again, this actually looks pretty dope from here. I'm kind of interested to see what they do as far as like graphically when we get close to it, but it looks pretty good from here.
Hi, Bulma!
Hey, you're both here.
So this is the time machine you were talking about?
That actually is pretty sick. They have the bubbled out, shell or capsule top out of the glass where Cell kind of just blew himself out of it or hatched out of it. And I like how they have Hope kind of just spray painted or written on the side that Bulma wrote on the side of the time machine. Again, that's a very nice touch. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Here, I'll take out my time machine. Check it out. This is the time machine I came in. As you can see, it's identical to the other one.
But this one looks like it's been here for a really long time.
It looks like something made this hole by melting the dome from the inside.
Let's take a look inside. What's this?
Ew, what is it?
I'm not sure. What's it doing in the time machine?
This is some sort of egg, isn't it?
What's going on?
It's not just this egg that confuses me, though.
Huh?
I looked at the onboard panel and happened to see when this time machine left.
What do you mean? Obviously, it's from the same time as you, right?
Actually, it's from even further in the future. 3 years after I left.
3 years?
And that's not all. The panel showed that it arrived here 4 years ago. So that means this thing arrived here 1 year before I did. What's going on? Why did this thing come here? I thought the reason the 2 androids, Goku, and the others fought were different. And the reason history had changed so much was because of my coming here. But this... it's possible. This thing might actually be the cause of all the changes.
Wait, what's that?
What's what?
Oh, it's just... I was wondering what that is.
What on earth is it?
Okay, absolutely sick. That is sick. They covered the egg, and now they're covering the locust or like cicada shell that Cell came out of after he had evolved. Very nice details, nice touch to this game. I'm very happy they actually incorporated that.
Some sort of exoskeleton.
Gross. An exoskeleton? Is it from some sort of mutant bug or something?
I bet. That's what was inside the egg we found in the time machine.
Right. It probably grew too big for its skin and then shed it.
But how did it end up in this time period? Either someone placed the egg in the time machine, or they came here carrying it.
Hey, you guys got a bad feeling about this too, right?
Yeah.
Then we'd better hurry up and get out of here. You guys are gonna be at Kame House, right? I'll call you if something happens, okay?
Right, thanks. What's going on? I'm so confused. The mysteries just keep piling up.
Okay, so we have our chapter or little mission end there. So we got an S on both those fights. We're going to keep going. Okay, so we got 589,000 XP and a bunch of gifts that we can give to our soul emblems, which would be the Super Brain Bread, Romantic Apron, Silver Compass. Fancy stuff, like I said before. Any fancy necklace, fancy earrings, fancy urns can be sold for a decent amount of Zen at any store. And we leveled up to a Trunks. Very nice, to 46. Again, I'm very happy with the details they actually added into this game. They've done fairly well, and I'm really happy with it.
Amazement and fear as Gohan and the others discovered the mysterious exoskeleton. Just as Kami had feared, a town that was near the exoskeleton was getting a taste of that terror. Trunks and Krillin made their way to the town to investigate. Aware of the coming disaster, Kami accepted his fate and prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice.
It seems my time has come. Time for me to provide my assistance as a warrior rather than a guardian. What Earth needs now is not a watchful eye from above, but a powerful new defender.
Then, around the same time, Piccolo, filled with a greater sense of determination after the fight with the androids, made his way to Kami's lookout. Bio-android fiend from the future.
Alright guys, so now we're going to actually end up getting, we have Kami and Piccolo. Piccolo's made up his mind, head to Kami's lookout. So what happens now is actually Piccolo realized how outmatched he was for the androids and decided that if they fuse together Kami and Piccolo, that they become a stronger being, or a Super Namekian. So this is something that Piccolo has been rattling around in his brain for the longest time. Again, so Kami wound up separating himself like the good and evil, and that's how we got Kami and Piccolo. But Kami and Piccolo are actually one being. So Piccolo technically would become the guardian of Earth after he absorbs Kami or fuses with Kami. Kami's life is ending anyway, so if Kami winds up dying, the Dragon Balls disappear entirely. But if Kami fuses with Piccolo, they have a better chance of fending off the androids or fending off our mysterious invader, which would actually be Cell. So again, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what we got. Alright, we don't have any... We don't have any memories over here either. We just have a little orb back there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk to Kami and kind of see what this cutscene is. I'm really excited. Again, I think they've done a lot of justice for this game. So I'm actually excited to see how this transformation goes.
Kami, I assume you know why I'm here.
That I do, Piccolo. Though I am Earth's guardian, I stand powerless before the threat to obliterate it. There's nothing more vexing.
All right. Then you're ready to do this? To become one again?
Of course. Though I am not without my doubts, I'll have you know.
After all that's happened, don't tell me you're scared.
Well, if I am, would you be capable of alleviating that fear?
What?
A long time ago, in my ignorance, I allowed evil to take root in my heart. Those who walk the path of darkness are fated to become demons. This was demonstrated by my other half, King Piccolo. Were I to repeat the same mistake after our fusion, the resulting catastrophe would far eclipse the android menace.
Skip to the point, old man. Why do you hesitate? Spit it out.
Well, your forthright resolve certainly gives me a bit of hope. Very well. Answer me this, Piccolo. Is now truly the time for this fusion? Should we not observe the situation a little longer?
Okay, guys, so we kind of get like a choice here. So obviously Piccolo is very demanding too. If you guys haven't seen the anime, he's very demanding when he comes here to talk to Kami because he knows that they need to fuse. So I'm going to say there's nonsense. Now is the time.
Whatever foe stands before us, we will defeat it. It's that simple.
I see. Then allow me to ask you one more question. Once we merge the Dragon Balls, will be lost. Well, what of your resolve now?
Alright, so it's a good point that Kami's making here that Dragon Balls are actually gone. The Dragon Ball is not an issue, so pretty much you guys kind of get a choice here that what you're going to answer.
Dragon Balls aren't an issue. If I fight as I am now, I'll be killed. You'll disappear, and the Dragon Balls disappear too. They're gone either way.
Regardless, so if Piccolo were to fight the androids now, he dies, Kami dies too. So they're actually bound together. Again, so Evil King Piccolo and Kami wound up splitting apart. So Evil King Piccolo was the other half of Kami. Kami's the good half. And, you know, obviously Evil King Piccolo wound up spitting out an egg, which became Junior or Piccolo. So now they're technically still one being. So obviously if one dies or the other dies, the Dragon Balls disappear anyway, and they both cease to exist. So why not be one?
So, if we need to send those murder machines to the compactor, we need to take a stand now.
I see. Your reasoning is sound. Very well, Piccolo. To one flesh and one spirit we shall return. It seems my time has come. Time for me to provide my assistance as a warrior rather than a guardian.
That's right. Earth needs extra power. It seems like I'm the one that's going to provide that.
Very well. I will lend my body to you. Kami!
I'm going to be the base. Got it?
Indeed. I will provide you with nothing more than a power boost and my vast knowledge. Once on the surface, head to Ginger Town. There's a monster there wreaking havoc.
And if, again, you guys didn't know, Earth's Guardian actually is Kami. So Kami's lookout, he's able to observe everything that's going on throughout the world. So obviously he can see what's happening in Ginger Town, which is actually Cell destroying Ginger Town entirely, or actually just rather absorbing most of the people there to try and make himself stronger. And again, that's pretty much what Cell is. Cell is just a power-hungry, bloodthirsty monster, just absorbing humans to try and boost his own power, as well as absorb androids 17 and 18, become perfect or get his perfected form. Again, he also is made up of cells, Saiyan cells, Piccolo cells, and he's comprised of everyone else's DNA as well as their fighting techniques. So he actually has every Z fighter's ability. It actually is a pretty cool villain. It's actually all the Z fighters built into one. So again, let's keep going.
You'll learn all the other details once we combine, as you will have access to everything that I know.
Got it.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Popo.
Farewell, Kami. Please, don't die.
I am neither Kami nor Piccolo. I am a Namekian who's forgotten his true name. Right. I'm off.
Okay, sick. That was straight out of the anime. The lines itself, obviously now they're merged as one. Piccolo is no longer there. We have a Super Namekian. We have Super Namek Piccolo / Kami fused together. So again, he is a Namek who's simply forgotten his name. He is now a super being. We have 419,000 XP required from actually absorbing or fusing back with Kami. So again, that was pretty sick because that was exactly like it was in the anime. I'm very happy with how they did that. And we got one Shenron plushie. Okay, so Piccolo's true Namekian fusion transformation is now available. So now we have an in-game transformation with Piccolo. We also leveled up to 47, so that's good too. So now Kami and Piccolo head toward Ginger Town on the world map. So we're going to go ahead now and fight, I believe it's going to be Cell, or our mysterious invader, quote-unquote. So before we go anywhere, I don't know if it's equipped now, it should be. Go ahead and hit your options button or start button. Go to your characters. Go down to Piccolo's super attack palette. And just make sure the transformation is equipped. It should be, and it is. Its true Namekian fusion is actually equipped on now. If you guys have any other know-hows to equip, make sure you equip them as well. If you also want to, before you decide to go into this fight, go over to Capsule Corporation. If they actually give us a minute, also, too, we got him on 45 or 47. There's going to be some super attacks available. Like I said, guys, stock up on these Z-Orbs. Make sure you kind of take advantage of these Z-Orbs. So we got Super Demon Flash Strike level 3, and we got Combo level +1 level 3. Super Special Beam Cannon level 3. Looks like there's actual Ultimate Super Explosive Wave, which is available at the training grounds, as well as Ultimate Rapid Fire Key Wave. And again, Piccolo has tiers to his true Namekian fusion as well. Max is going to give us a 40% damage buff. So again, user gains support effects, raises damage dealt by 40%, but slowly loses ki over the course of battle. So it's just like Super Saiyan, but with Piccolo, which is actually pretty sick. We have Killer Co-op 2 we can grab with Piccolo. As well as a couple Super Recovery level 2 and Supreme Power level 3. So again, guys, make sure you're going back into your skill tree and acquiring these skills. Again, we can actually get a couple things in the training grounds before we decide to go ahead and fight Cell. So we're going to go ahead and hit the touchpad, press triangle, go to the world map. So we actually have, it looks like a sub-quest too. It's going to be in Gingertown, and Gingertown is actually just kind of adjacent to Capsule Corporation. So if anything, I'm going to go to Capsule Corporation first, and I'm going to probably jump into some of those, you know, those mastery skills. So we have someone or something appears to have come to this time period using the rundown time machine in order to confront the unknown menace. Piccolo resolves to merge with Kami, and I love how we have just damaged Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Perfect Cell in the background. Again, that is sick. So Piccolo has been updated in our Z Encyclopedia. Again, I'm going to go over here and talk to Android 21. If you guys don't know, too, you actually can acquire some of these mastery skills with the characters. But again, like I said to you guys, you have to come into these mastery skills individually with the characters. You can't actually just acquire them. You know, you fight them one time with Goku. Again, the level actually scales up pretty quickly. So level 70 would be Indomitable Spirit acquire, which gives us 15% damage dealt when HP is 25% or less. So the two things we can probably grab right now would be Villainous, Z-Orb Magnet. I really want Unbridled Power. It's kind of the main thing I want. I'm not really so focused on this because we're not really fighting any villainous enemies at the moment. I really want to grab Unbridled Power. It gives us 20% damage dealt, but we slowly lose HP over the course of battle. Like I said, it's like Kaioken, but without actually transforming into Kaioken, so we'll get actually a higher damage buff. I don't think we have anyone else in our party. No, it's just Piccolo. So, it's going to be a tough fight, guys. Stay on your toes as much as possible when you kind of do these fights, because the weakest one here is going to be, the Cyberman. He only has 1 health bar, but you have everyone else kind of stopping you from what you have to do. But we actually have the transformation too, so I'm really excited to see that in combat. Again, like I said, guys, keep yourself on your toes. We're going to do the transformation too. Okay, it was actually pretty neat. I'm not even gonna lie, that was actually pretty cool. And we have like a white aura glow around Piccolo. I actually like that a lot. Again, we have our aggressor, which is gonna be, Nappa kind of just, you know, standing back, using aerial attacks, and then kind of coming in, capitalizing whatever he can on top of us. If they get too close and you're struggling with how close they are, just use your burst attack or that key knockback when you guard with square to kind of get yourself some room. And again, like I said, that basic circle combo with triangle actually gives you ki back, so make sure you're utilizing that if you're running low on ki at any point in the battle. Use that burst attack again, try and get these guys away from you. Get a lucky shot in there. Gonna go ahead and Special Beam Cannon Raditz, take him down. And then we're going to go ahead and knock out Nappa. I'm going to go into Surge first. Nappa's got a Bomber DX coming in at us, so we're going to get out of the way. And then we'll transform True Namekian. And see if we can do some damage to him here. Again, when they're in that state, and they have that kind of red aura around them too when they're attacking, you kind of can't stop them. So again, just kind of keep your wits about you when you're kind of going in for attacks. Keep your guard up. Try and get some ki back too. Like I said, that's a basic circle combo mixed with triangle. Oh, just close enough. Nice, very nice. Again, we just kind of tanked it out there. capitalize as much as we can and kind of get this fight over with. Again, that's a pretty serious stab up. I got an A on that one. I lost a little bit of HP, a little more than I thought I would. Again, those are pretty tough, especially when you're by yourself. So I got Unbridled Power with Piccolo. Now we can actually equip that in our know-how section. So go to your options, go to your characters, and go down to the Super Attack palette. And you can actually put it on, which I'm going to put on the bottom one here. Go ahead and put Unbridled Power on. It'll give us more of a damage buff when we're fighting some of the enemies. I don't think we can actually upgrade it. I'm going to check real quick. It might be level 50 or so with Piccolo. Yeah, level 50 to get level 2. But we have level 1 to start. Again, you don't have to use any Z-Orbs to try and acquire these after you do the fight. You actually it just appears in your Super Attack skill tree. But if you get them to level 2 when you're on level 50, you're going to have to use some of those Time Trial Orbs and the Gold Orbs. And again, you can find those throughout the map. They're going to be silver orbs, and you're going to have like a time trial to, you know, obviously fly through a set amount of, orbs, and then you get to the end. It'll give you like a ding or like some a sound of like, you know, completing whatever it is, and then you wind up getting those orbs afterwards. So again, I love this backdrop, how the backdrop just slowly changed into Gohan and Perfect Cell, just kind of like, you know, standing off here. We have the damaged Gohan, and we have just the menacing, you know, Super Perfect Cell in the background. That is pretty sick. So, like I said, they did a good job on the Frieza Saga, and I'm really excited to see what they do with this. So, we haven't gotten any of those super cinematic scenes just yet, but I'm really excited for it. So before we decide to go ahead and do that one Ginger Town fight, we're going to actually go to the sub-quest first, which we can't see, obviously, because we're inside the city. Again, like I said, I'm really excited to see this, guys. I'm really excited to see just the fight here. So this is Earth. So it looks like we have, seems like a really nice planet. Who is this? We have Close Encounters of the Troublesome Kind. So it seems like we have someone from a different place, or some type of like space invader. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Here, I'm actually going to back out of this. I was actually in a chat earlier. I'm going to back out of this little chat real quick, too. All right. So we'll go ahead and jump back into here. Okay, so it's these two aliens we actually had on Namek before. So they were actually traveling around the world. They're traveling around, like, space for quite some time.
Let's see.
Hey!
Alright, what are you two doing here? Look, I'll cut right to the point. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave this place. Okay, would you happen to be an Earthling? Oh my, the people here are green as well. Do your ears not work or something? I told you to get the hell out of here. Oh my god, I love Piccolo's just attitude too. We've just arrived on this planet. They're not actually the listening type, are they? Just who the hell are you two anyway? Ha ha ha, we're just tourists. Filthy rich tourists, that's it. Okay, and we've come here to taste some of the planet's delicacies. We're lucky we happened to meet you. Would you be willing to show us around? Not a chance. There's a monster in the area. I'm here to hunt it down and exterminate it. Oh, ho, ho, that's it. That's what we've come here for. Yes. What? That's right, we would love to dine on that monster. You want to eat it? Oh, don't you Earthlings eat it? What a waste. It's surprisingly delicious. It is. Tisk tisk. It must be quite embarrassing for you to live on Earth and not know the taste of Durasauruses? Isn't it the monster you're after? It's a monster that can only be found here on Earth. It's one of the rarest dinosaurs in existence. We hear that its tail meat is simply to die for. Huh, a dinosaur. Looks like we're after two completely different monsters. Anyway, you're going to have to save your little sightseeing trip for another time. It's too dangerous here. Oh, that's a real shame. I guess we'll just go looking for Durasauruses on our own then. Come again? Ha ha ha. We've traveled a great deal to come here to Earth. We just simply must eat that monster. You needn't worry, Earthling. We may fear the beast, but we are seasoned travelers. We can handle. I love just this random alien race just thinks they're like totally above everybody else. Idiots. If you don't do something, these clowns are going to get themselves killed. Okay, so Piccolo is obviously going to have to intervene. This is a level 39 mission. We're way above that on 47. This is Close Encounters of Troublesome Kind. So an alien couple has come to Earth and are looking to feast on a dangerous monster, but if left alone, they might be the ones feasted on. No. Available after completing specific sub-stories. So again, there was a sub-story we actually completed on Namek, I do believe, that was, they were looking to try fruit or some type of delicacy over there as well. So I would assume that these guys, you'd have to complete that story first on Namek before you can complete this one in the Cell Saga. So we're going to go ahead and search for this meat, for this monster. We're going to get about 80k in XP. So it's something to just kind of knock out real quick. Again, guys, sometimes story quests or sub-story quests are available to us after a specific period in the main campaign. So again, always check your world map. Make sure you're seeing if there's any sub-quests that you may miss. If you do miss any sub-quests, that actually came out with an update, which is the time machine. You can go back in time, technically, quote-unquote, and do some of those sub-stories. Damn it, I'd better help them. What's that now? I'm saying I'll find that Dinosaurus meat for you. Oh my, will you? Earthlings sure are a friendly folk. Just stay here and wait until I get back. Got it? Oh, ho, ho. Don't worry, we'll wait. According to our radar, you should find Dinosaurus a little southeast of here. Of course, it's a wild animal, so it probably won't just stay in one place. Okay, got it. Probably the Central Plains is a dinosaur near where we fought Androids 19 and 20. So again, that would probably be Gizzard Wasteland. So it's a head toward Gizzard Wasteland on the world map. So go ahead and just hit your touchpad, triangle, head to the Gizzard Wasteland. Don't worry about Cell right now. Obviously, he's destroying Ginger Town, and by the time we get there anyway, everyone's going to be dead. So it doesn't really matter. They're all dead in the anime anyway. So, like I said, just go ahead and knock this out, get some XP for your characters. Again, you probably have to complete that Namekian quest first, which would probably be the one where they're trying to taste fruit or some type of delicacy on that planet as well. I also covered that in one of my earlier videos. You guys can check that out as well. So, we'll go ahead and knock this out. Alright, so as Piccolo hunt down a Dinosaurus, so again, it's right in front of us. It's going to be that actual silver chrome looking dinosaur down there. It almost looks platinum. So, again, if you don't know what to do, just hold down L2. It actually looks almost like metallic-y. Hold down L2 and just fire your Ki Blasts at him. Fire Ki Blasts to defeat the monster. So, again, all you have to do, really, is just fire Ki Blasts at the dinosaur and acquire this meat. So, again, he's just kind of rampaging back and forth. This is kind of just a simple little quest. Just fire Ki Blasts at it until you wind up, obviously getting its health bar down low enough to where you get the meat from it. Try not to get in any encounters, because again, the encounters will actually either reset his HP or, you might lose track of him. Come on here. Alright, we got him down. So just kind of wait for him to fall to the ground. You got the meat from the tail meat. Okay. So to get those two to leave. So again, Piccolo, you don't have to hit the world map again. We're going to get a loading screen too. Obviously, it's a little kind of, touch and go. It's a little lengthy sub-story quest. But anyways, it's worth it just to get the XP. So we'll head back, get these guys the heck out of here so they don't get, eaten by Cell or get, killed by Cell. I'm sure these guys will appear again, probably in the Boo Saga, once more, as something else they're looking for. Or if we go back to New Namek at some point for a sub-story quest or some type of quest, they'll probably appear again. Looks like there's a Frieza Force soldier here too. There you are. You two are proving to be a real pain. You know that? Now, calm down. It's not good for your health to be so angry. Shut up. A Frieza Force soldier, it's just one thing after another, isn't it? Did you say Frieza Force? How did you know about the Force? Look, I've got enough pains in the ass to deal with, so I'm just gonna have to blow you away. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to fight. It's one single Frieza Force enemy. He's on 23. Honestly, just shoot him with a Ki Blast, or just do what I did, just melee attack, and then that's over. You're beyond weak, even for a Frieza Force soldier. Why'd you even join?
What?
Wait, I'm not a Frieza Force soldier anymore. What? I've given it up for life to do what I really love, to be a galactic travel guide. That's my name, Melone. Okay, so again, we actually, nice to meet you. So we did this again. He was actually Chef Melone back on Namek. So he actually isn't strong, but he wound up making some type of juice to make himself stronger. So galactic travel guide, what's with the Frieza Force uniform. Oh, well, It's got its perks. For starters, people usually leave me alone if they see me wearing it. You honestly think I'm buying this crap? Oh, ho, ho. He's telling the truth, Earthling. Mr. Melone here is our personal travel guide. See what I tell you, I was just giving them a hard time earlier for wandering off. How did I get roped into this mess with you clowns? Okay, so obviously we're just going to hand over the meat and we're going to dip out. But yeah, if it weren't for these two, I would have been blown away. Blown to bits when Namek exploded. I was going to return to base after that, but since Lord Frieza was done in, I had no job to go back to. I was always more of a foodie than a fighter anyway, so I decided to introduce travelers to an amazing dishes of the universe. I see. Now, you're a Namekian, aren't you? We are on Earth, right? Relax, you're on Earth. I just happen to be a Namekian that lives here. Huh, that's kind of confusing, but whatever. Wait, you brought back some Durosaurus meat earlier, right?
Hey.
Yeah, the couple asked me to. They took it right out of my hands. That's what I thought. I've been dying to sink my teeth into some of that stuff. I figured I'd snag a taste for myself while showing the tourists around. I hear it's the juiciest, most succulent meat you'll ever eat. Okay, so there you go. Well, you're fresh out of luck there. That really hit the spot. It was just mouth-watering as we heard. I didn't think we'd end up eating it all in one sitting.
What?
What? You two ate all of it? Yes, it was fantastic. Did you eat it raw? Of course, cooking removes some of the meat's natural flavor. Wow, you guys are unbelievable. I wanted to try some of it. So, Mr. Melone, where are we going for the next delicacy of our own culinary cruise? Okay, I would love to try something sweet next. I can't get through to you, too, can I? Being a guide looks like a real pain. Off to the next planet. This is so exciting, dear. Yeah, I guess we could stop by Planet Yardrat and try some of their sweet potatoes. Oh, potatoes? How lovely. Haha, thank goodness we hired a food expert like you. Okay, so story complete. Obviously, it's a little goofy, you know, quirky sub-story. Anyways, just knock it out, guys. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Get some XP. Quick and painless. I get the feeling they cause you a lot of trouble. Here, you can have this for your patients. Ultimate fruit juice. Mr. Melone, we should be off now. Hold your horses, guy. Don't you dare leave without me. You'll be sorry if you do. I can't wait. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it looks like this settles things. At least I hope it does. Alright, so again, it was just a small quest. Chef Melone was actually from Planet Namek too. We did it at SubStory with him as well. There may be a few things we can grab from the training grounds too, prior to doing this fight with Cell. Maybe a couple new super attacks. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll check it out. Alright, so it looks like we can grab Ultimate Rapid Fire Key Wave, which we're going to fight Piccolo, Gohan, and Goku, and Ultimate Super Explosive Wave, and it's the same thing. Again, it's on just scaled up. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Grab 2 more super attacks before we decide to fight our menacing foe. Piccolo has the light grenade? Okay! We don't even have the light grenade yet. That was pretty sick to see Piccolo do. Alright, looks like they stunned us. Gohan capitalized. Use the Demon Flash, strike. Get our 2 follow-ups. The Super Explosive Wave tried to nullify that attack. Gohan's shot. Obviously we didn't. Alright, we got Piccolo down. We'll use True Namekian form. Again, guys, I'm using that basic circle combo to try and keep my mix of triangle to try and keep my key decently high so I don't lose this form. Again, with square, you guys can unleash a powerful key wave as well, but it's going to cost you some key when you use it. Then we got Super Saiyan Goku. It's our X Rush combo. Kind of nullify that attack. Goku did the same thing to us. Go ahead and power up, get some key here. And we'll special beam cannon from here. Alright. Almost done this quest. Again, those D medals that you guys collect throughout the universe or the world of Dragon Ball Z is actually going to be required to do some of these. So we get Ultimate Rapid Fire Key Wave. Again, so if you need to acquire new skills or you want to acquire new things, you actually need to get these D medals. Obviously, I have over 300 just randomly collecting throughout the world. Probably should have healed Piccolo up a little bit. prior to coming into this fight. We got stunned. Piccolo used the, so we're going to go ahead and use a Sensu Bean. Again, guys, Sensu Beans are available at Corn's Tower, and they restore full HP. So if you're running low on HP in battles, you know, Sensu Beans would be good to invest in. Obviously, it takes time for them to come back. You got Goku next to us, too. Okay, use the Sparking Burst again, or that little burst right there, to kind of send everybody away. That's simply just blocking the block button and square. We'll go ahead and transform, get some more damage here. I'm actually really excited to see, too, Piccolo's Surge. That was a close one, huh? Try and use Piccolo's Surge here. I want to actually see what his animation is. That is pretty sick. I love just the white aura that's kind of around Piccolo, too. Oh, he uses like a Masenko, too? Looks like, you know, Goku used the Spirit Bomb behind us, but that was... Alright, so we got through. That is sick. I love that animation so much. And that's just a basic circle combo, guys. That's not me doing anything else. That's just me using Surge with Piccolo. Again, these guys are, you know, a little tougher, a little stronger. They're on 45. I'm only on 47, so... Try to get some ki back here. Stop Gohan from using that. Try and knock everybody away. Oh, Piccolo caught us there. Alright, we'll take Piccolo. We actually fell out of Super Namek. Again, guys, I have Unbridled Power on. That's why I'm kind of slowly losing HP here. That's the reason why my life kind of keeps dropping just randomly. Okay, Goku knocked us away. We'll counter a Special Beam Cannon. Again, you know, like I said, Unbridled Power does give us a decent amount of, like, damage buff. But it actually has a little downside, which would be, you know, rapidly losing HP just during the battle. Obviously, you can see it going down here.
Unleash your inner power.
Alright, and we got Goku down. So again, we just grabbed 2 super attacks there. Alright, we got Ultimate Super Explosive Wave. So again, obviously, if we grab, you know, stronger super attacks, they're going to require more ki, and they're also going to require more, you know, getting to a higher level to get the second level of the super attack. So it's going to be 48, 50, obviously, to get level 2 of True Namekian Fusion. How close? Actually, you know what? How close are we to 48? If we're kind of close... Okay, we're not anywhere near close. So I'm going to go ahead and heal Piccolo real quick. With 1 Ultra Heal Aid. And I'm going to actually take a Mega Mass prior to the fight. I'm going to take Mega Mass level 3. So we get some more XP from fighting Cell. I'm going to go ahead and equip some of the new stuff we got. I'm sorry, wrong menu. I'm going to do Super Attack Ballot. So we have Super Explosive Wave, which requires 57 ki. So we use the ultimate one. I believe it's like around 70. So again, guys, you're gonna have to keep your ki obviously insanely high. Ki is a super important thing in this game. So like I said, if you don't have time in the fight to just kind of, you know, step back and gather some ki, the best thing for you guys to do is just kind of use that circle combo mixed with triangle to try and get some ki back. Alright, so we're good to go. I don't think we're going to need any meal buffs here for this fight. Obviously, we're way above level, even for those two, so I don't think we're going to have a hard time with Cell. But again, if you're looking to maximize some of the ki, or the experience that you're getting, you know, you need to use those Mega Mass meals or get some meals in with Chi-Chi using full course meals. Oh, he looks amazing and menacing.
Decided to show your face, monster? What's going on? I can sense Goku's energy from this creature. And Vegeta and Frieza's too. What the hell are you?
Oh, you don't need to know that. All you need to know is that I'm going to enjoy you as my next meal. Demon King Piccolo.
Okay, I gotta stop for a second. He sounds great. The voice actor has done amazing. I'm blown away by Cell's voice right now.
How do you know my name?
Like I said, there's no need for you to know. Now prepare to be devoured.
I see. So you're not gonna talk, huh? You've got the wrong Namekian. Sorry to disappoint. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually kinda glad you rid the town of all of its residents.
And why is that?
Because now I don't have to hold back.
Alright, so we're squaring up with Cell here. Again, guys, we're not actually in Super Namek or fused with Kami just yet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Looks like Cell's already starting off big with some Kamehameha. Okay, looks like it grabbed onto us, and he's actually going to drain some of our life. He's actually getting life back here. So that's kind of a thing that Cell does. If you're too close, he'll actually wind up grabbing you. So again, just watch out for that, guys, when you're doing the fight. Looks like he drained some of my ki as well. Okay, so that's something you guys need to watch out for, and obviously I need to watch out for it too. He drained some of our life, and our ki's just rapidly draining because we're fused with Kami. And he has the solar flare too. Oh my god, he is so annoying, huh? Alright, so let's try and see if we can do some super attacks from a distance rather than staying too close to him.
Who used the time machine for this? Tell me.
Use our ultimate super explosive wave to try and finish him off there. Again, if you guys, he's going to grab you, try and use ultimate super explosive wave to keep him away from you, or hold down that L2 button and square, and you'll kind of do that knock away that the characters do.
Just what the hell are you? Why do you have Goku and Frieza's energy?
I suppose I might as well tell you, seeing as how you'll be dead soon enough. I'm an android, you see, and you can call me by my name. Cell. Dr. Giro created me in a lab on his computer.
Huh? Dr. Giro again?
Long ago, Dr. Giro gathered the genetic material from the strongest fighters in the world to create me, the ultimate android. But it took too long, so he abandoned the project. Fortunately, his computer picked up where he left off and continued his research. Cells from Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza and his father were collected when they arrived on this planet, using a tiny bee-sized spy robot created by Dr. Giro. The computer already has enough cells to begin its research, but the process is slow, and it will take 24 years to complete.
Impossible! We completely destroyed Dr. Giro's laboratory.
The computer is located in an underground facility deep beneath his laboratory.
You mean it took you 3 years after arriving here to go from an egg to that?
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself underground for 3 years. There my form matures.
I see. One final question. I have to know. Why here? Why this time period?
Dr. Giro's computer informed me that my evolution will morph 2 different life forms before I achieve perfection.
Again, those life forms are going to be Android 17 and 18.
And those 2 life forms are Android 17 and 18.
What?
Unfortunately, despite searching far and wide, I had quite a problem locating those pesky androids. It seems they were nowhere to be found in my era. But in a stroke of luck, I learned that Trunks had a time machine. So I used my magnificent skills and abilities to kill Trunks and steal his time machine. Then I used it to travel here to find the androids.
But why this point in history?
And Trunks had already programmed the time. I just pressed a switch and the machine did the rest.
Oh, I think I'm getting it now. Trunks was able to defeat the androids in his future and program the time machine for this time to come and tell us.
That's not all the computer told me. It is said the moment I achieve my perfect form, I will acquire a power beyond all comprehension.
Thanks for helping me solve this little mystery. But you're not getting that perfect form of yours.
Piccolo!
Trunks, what's he doing here? Ah, he used the time machine. How very clever of him.
So this is the guy who attacked all those people in Gingertown? He must be the thing that left the exoskeleton near the time machine.
You got that right. I'll fill you in on the details later. First things first, we need to squash this bug.
Now may not be the best time to battle. Very well, but know this. Androids 17 and 18 will be mine.
No! He's gone! No! He got away!
Damn, I can't get a trace on him.
One of the huge power levels that showed up out of nowhere is gone now. I can't sense it, but the other one still remains.
Okay, guys, that was pretty sick. I'm a little disappointed they didn't really give that cutscene of, Piccolo getting stabbed with Cell's tail and draining out his arm and him ripping it off and obviously regrowing one. Obviously, we got some of the, Cell latching on to Piccolo and kind of draining his ki or his HP, which was pretty neat. So that kind of, I guess, gives us the same aspect or same feeling of it. Now we have Vegeta kind of traveling around looking for the androids, as well as looking for that huge power level.
What is the meaning of this? Piccolo? Talk! What the hell happened here?
Tien's apparently on his way here too. Once he arrives, I'll tell you everything.
Tell me one thing first. How did you increase your power so much in such a short period of time?
It looks like he fused with Kami.
That's all it took? What is it with all these lowlifes? How dare they attempt to surpass the greatest Super Saiyan in the universe? I can't stand this anymore. Look what you've done, Kakarot.
Looks like Tien's here.
Good. Here's what's going on.
Oh, I see.
So, to prevent Cell from achieving his perfect form, we either need to find him and kill him, or we need to find androids 17 and 18 and kill them. Those are our only options.
Again, I am super excited to see Piccolo versus Android 17 because now we have that, fuse with Kami, and that fight was huge, and that's when Piccolo kind of breaks out some of the old techniques that, Kami has, which is like the light grenade, the Hellzone grenade. So again, that'll be a pretty sick fight to watch too, and we can actually see the transformation of Cell when he absorbs Android 17. So this is going to be pretty sick, guys. I'm really pumped about this saga. So,
if you ask me,
let's keep going.
Bet is to take Cell out before he acquires too much power.
I'm tired of all these pathetic tactics. I say we let him absorb the androids. I don't care who I'm up against. I will destroy them.
So Vegeta has a very serious pride thing here too, because Vegeta actually, and this is kind of what gets the Saiyans kind of in a jam all the time, is that the Saiyans try to test their power levels or their limits to try and achieve new heights. So Vegeta's kind of using his pride in place of actually being logical here. So there actually is a point later on in the game where Super Vegeta actually allows Cell to obtain his final form, and then he is absolutely no match for him.
Don't be naive, Vegeta. We could barely handle 17 and 18 ourselves. and Cell's much more powerful than them.
You dare underestimate my power? I'll become stronger. I swear I will. I will go beyond Super Saiyan.
Beyond Super Saiyan? Is that even possible?
Hey, why don't we just go back to the lab and destroy Cell before he's finished?
Good idea. Let's do that. At the very least, we'll create an alternate future where Cell doesn't exist.
All right. Krillin and Trunks will go on and head back to the lab. Me and Tien will continue searching around here for the time being.
Right. Well, if we come up empty, we'll just head back to Kami House. We can check the news for clues. All right. Let's go, Trunks.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, we get 159,000 XP. I believe that's going to be with Trunks. Now we're back as Trunks and Krillin.
Super Saiyan?
So we're actually going to have to go back to where Dr. Zero's lab is and actually destroy the base. But that's all the time I have for you guys now. So this is that DBZ guy playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. This was Piccolo versus Cell and the Kami Fusion. So again, guys, subscribe, hit the like button, drop some comments below in the comments section. Tell me what you guys think of the information or the content I'm bringing you. Again, I'm just doing walkthroughs and gameplay too for this channel, and challenges or trophies that I'm gathering as well. So again, take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.